This is where we are in Glasson Basin, and the views over Walkham Bay and the highest house of the Lake District. It was opened in 1820. The branch runs through tranquil countryside before finally reaching Glasson Basin. So we've come from just here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that bit of the basin. This is our view from the side hatch today. Yeah, it's nice and calm now, this water. So this is Glasson Basin. It's Thursday the 6th of June, and that's the marina over there. And we're just saying it's just like being by the seaside here, because you've got all these yachts with clanging masts when it's windy, and some open water. There's us on Maggie. So it's quite a different view from the side hatch today. Yesterday it was absolutely blowing a hoolie, and this water was really bashing us around. But it's still breezy now, but not quite as bad. But I suppose we're so close to the coast here. It's just over there. There's the Lune estuary, and there's a ship just beyond, just where you can see that there. Just on the other side of that lock, there's a ship that's been loaded with grain. I hope you get a picture of it later. I took a couple of pictures of it as in dock, but we was hoping to get a picture of it going out. But it was going to go this afternoon, but now, because I've had trouble with some machinery apparently, it's not going out to either midnight tonight, which we won't be getting down there to look at, or it might be going tomorrow afternoon or Saturday, so we'll see. There's a couple of lifeboats over there. First one with the orange one there is a solar class one, and the one just beyond it to its left with a grey wheelhouse. We met the couple that own that one, and they were saying there's a lot of work doing to it. But it's got some really nice Gardner engines in it and a 6.5 kilowatt generator. It's got all the right gear, but just needs a bit of loving care, they were saying. But they're trying to get it to the same standard as the one that's behind it. So yeah, some interesting boats here. Glasson dock. And last night we were getting battered around a little bit. The tiller started to rattle and squeak, and waves were splashing against the side and was bumping against the wall. And I got up about 4 o'clock and just fixed this rope around the tiller to stop it squeaking, but we still had quite a lot of noise. Not much rain, but I was talking to someone the other day, and they were saying that they've known it where it's been lapping over the top of their front well deck and filling it up and not draining as quickly as it was going in. So yeah, this is nothing compared with how it can be. And let's just rope up around the seat just to stop the tiller from moving around. Much foam is around that boat there. So this is the grain ship that's come in. Came in yesterday. It's high tide now, and I think it's going out tomorrow, so we're going to try and catch it tomorrow. We're going to go for a walk tomorrow down to the Abbey near Cockersand, and hopefully we're going to see this ship come out. Now, I spoke to the security guard this morning, and he's saying it's being loaded now, and yeah, we're going out high tide tomorrow, so we're going to see it. This is Cockersand Abbey, which is just off the coast south of the Lune estuary, so might be able to make out there's a power station over there, that's Haysham, and just along this bank here that goes into the estuary of the Lune, past Glasson Basin to where we are. There's some yachts way beyond over there. There's a house and there's some, you can't make them out quite, I can see the masts with my eyes, with my naked eyes from here. That's where our boat is, about a mile or so away. So this was a massive abbey at one point. You can see the remains of part of the wall there, and this central part, and it went round over here too. Yeah, it's about a mile or so walk, quite nice. There's a lighthouse just here, and there's a lighthouse cottage where it's maintained. There's a white building just by those barns over there. That's the lighthouse cottage, and there's the lighthouse keepers were ladies. One was in up to 1943, I think it was, and there was 1963, and it was the last remaining lighthouse to be manned by a lady. So it's not far off the shore. It's quite odd actually when you walk along there. It just seems like ships coming into Glasson dock should be the far side of that lighthouse, but I think they actually come this side. Well, the tide's going out now, so the high tide was about 2 hours ago, so it'll be a lot deeper when they do traverse through this channel. Yeah, so Cockersand Abbey. Cockersand Abbey, I should say. Counts the heritage. In about 1180, I became an abbey of the Presbyterian order. I probably pronounced that completely wrong. And in 1539, the abbot and 21 canons surrendered to the King's Commissioners, and it's lain in ruins ever since. Oh, it's a long time. I can't really make out that picture, unfortunately, 'cause it's got a bit damaged by the the weather. It gives you a rough idea of the scale of it. So the chapter house is a bit, we're still standing. So now we left the abbey and I'm walking back towards this farmhouse area where we go back inland, and Kate's is looking out to a lighthouse which is out on the Lune estuary. It's called Plover Scar Lighthouse. It's a stone construction done in 1847, and it stands 8 meters high, has a visual range of its light of 6 nautical miles, and was automated in 1951. Just in the distance there, you can see Haitian Power Station, and just round to the right is the estuary itself. So we're just walking back inland now from the shoreline, back up towards Glasson docks, about another mile up here, up through the fields. And we're just fascinated watching these cows being brought in for milking. There's a quad out in that field in the distance there. You might just make out a minute, just beyond where these cows are running. And they're all heading down towards the milking sheds, which is down on the farm on the shoreline there. And yeah, it's a massive amount to herd up. And in front of us is this intimidating bunch of sheep, which are in our path. But we'll see how we get on. Well, I'm not going to get by that gate where we want to be.
No, you better not go.
Yeah. So this is the Dalton Arms, down by the dock at Glasson. It's the only pub in the actual village, although there is the Stalk, which is just on the outskirts, on the way towards Lancaster on the estuary. And just next door is the Port of Lancaster Smokehouse. So they sell, there's actually a smokehouse here, and they sell all sorts of smoke products, some of which I'm going to show you now on the shelves in the shop. We went for a look around, and this is what we saw. So all sorts of chutneys and pickles. There's some frozen stuff, there's fresh, there's black pudding, smoked fish, bacon, cheese, and yeah, all these charcuteries, meats, pancetta, and these salted fish. And we bought some nice goodies for lunch. We got some smoked extra mature cheddar cheese, and we got some smoked Somerset brie. That looks really nice. And we got some potted prawns from Morecambe Bay. So looking forward to having those. And we went next door to the village shop and got a nice bottle of Merlot. And this is a local brew from the Farmyard Brewery. It's on the way to Cockersand, I think it is, somewhere, or on the way to Norris, not in maybe. And this is a chocolate milk stout. So I'm going to have that for lunch. And also we've got these lovely smoked duck breasts. 2 of those to have another time. So yeah, it's not cheap, but then it's really good quality food by the looks of it. I'm looking forward to having this for our lunch. So the tide's out at the moment. Still going out, I think, really. It's just like a muddy mess. It's all pretty silted up, not been used for a while. And that's the sea lock over there, which is currently not operational, which was sort of was not working at all last year. And in October I think they managed to get it to lock shut, so the seawater wasn't coming in and out with the tide. but now it's not operational, it can't be opened. And so that's an ongoing dispute, I think, between the Port of Lancaster Authority and the Environment Agency. Yeah, so we're just up over there, and this is quite interesting. Is it on the logo of the smokehouse? Is this old lighthouse just there? A little white building. Oops, sorry, excuse me. That white building there. That's a quaint old lighthouse. Looks a bit small in comparison to the big warehouse beside it, but I suppose in its day that was quite prominent before these buildings were put up. So yeah, that's Glasson.